Yeah, I'm like now super paranoid. Super paranoid, brother. Is this a mushroom? What the fuck? Why is he coming at me? I'm fucked.
It's
It's
just
like,
a mushroom.
oh no, now I'm a big guy. That's a weird. Well, you know, what's a weird concept for a game? It's like, what if like he fights mushrooms, but if he eats a mushroom, he gets better.
He's gonna fight mushrooms, you dingus. What fucking
Goomba.
mushroom does he? That's not a
It's a
fucking...
Goomba, I guess.
It's not a mushroom.
But it looks the same shape.
It...
They put a face on a mushroom and we're like, Goomba. That's what it is.
Yeah, but in their universe, mushroom him have a circle, him a circle. Goomba, I don't know what type of shape. He's like some kind of drunk triangle.
A try.
A triangle. All right.
I fucking don't know. Jump. No, he jumped. Here's a fun fact about Mario that you already know. They call him Jumpman.
That you already know. All right, we're gonna grab a pro caution and we're gonna make a wood block. And by make, I mean just.
I just
put
saw
it-
you whoa.
And by
We're gonna
what?
make a whoa.
I mean,
Where?
yeah, well, no. Boop. We're gonna make boop, except better type.
Boop. Is that the better one?
No, that same one.
Boop. No. Summer down, Nate.
Summer down, spring up. That's like
stick.
if I was California, I'd say that.
I'd be better off.
Hey guys, summer down, spring up.
Remember
and then it make like a
fucking-
hand signal, like no, that's already exists. No, that was a real one too.
Fuck.
That one works. I do just do this one.
I do this one. You guys can't see, but when I was born, God put a freckle here, and he said he's gonna make jokes, and then he said, "Oh shit," because he was dealing with some other shit, and then he forgot about me. I hope you're enjoying the sounds.
Sure, let's just do this one.
Here's the thing about comedy. We should always be fucked up. Like
Fucked up.
crazy. Like we're gonna edit that part out, don't worry.
Here's
the thing about comedy.
Let's take drugs right now.
You need it. We'll just cut to that.
Do a fucking awful job.
Fuck these bitches, they don't know shit. I need to work these.
Can we have like a whole trumpet sounding like wah, 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 wah. See, we're allowed to use that melody and everything because it's parody. Parody. Words. I
Seinfeld.
read a book once. It's called Dictionary. It was the worst fucking read ever. The last chapter didn't conclude anything. I didn't. Oh my god, I don't know what the last word. I don't know what the first word in the dictionary is. Is it A? How do you define A? Like without using A.
Triangle, smaller triangle.
Winking face.
Take the bottom of triangle, put him up a little bit smaller.
You look in the dictionary and it's like A definition. It's like wink. Just a winking face. You're like,
Hey.
you're like,
Oh, is that what you meant? They meant the letter.
well, the
I think
word.
I skipped a step, and the
A
step
is
was
the
hearing
shortest
you.
word. A is I is no
Two.
I is because I is thin. Don't know if this joke
I'm
works.
pretty
I think
sure-
I'm thinking too hard about it.
I don't-
First word in the dictionary.
Right.
What's the first word in the dictionary?
Hey.
Is it?
Yes. You can't.
How do you define it? I'm looking it up.
It's gonna say. Huh.
That's pretty much what I would expect.
Yeah.
Hey, the first letter in the alphabet. Wow, we're good.
Dude, well
That's
that's
a
what I
definite-
that's what I thought it was gonna say, but then I was like, okay, but how would you explain the word A? not the letter.
Any spoken sound represented by the letter A.
or
As
A.
in bake, hat, father, or small.
What?
Something having the shape of an A.
Look, it's an A. Written or printed representation of the letter A or A.
You can't use the word. You can't. That's why you. How you can't. You
A
can't do it.
device as a printer's type for reproducing the letter A. Yeah, the dictionary's not very good at it either. It looks
No,
like.
it's like we have to use the word. Sorry guys, we have to use the word in the word to define it. Don't you hate that shit when you're like, what's this word? And it's like to have the of or pertaining to, and then it uses the word, and you're like, well, good. I'm glad I read this on a book. All right, that's edited out. That's just real. That's not even jokes. That's just I fucking hate it. When you look up a book and you read,
I'm doing it. Fuck the police, tell them who the boss.
Oh, that was gross. That's getting edited out.
You could just put black, like don't see it. Just put don't see it over your face.
Look out behind you.
Also, don't ever rewatch this.
Oh shit! Look out behind you. Oh look, a distraction. I love that. That's a blast from the past, right?
All right, we did it. We got our fucking kicks. It's a good cereal. It's not a very good cereal.
I like cakes. You can put them on a tree.
Berry kicks are good.
Remember
I like
the
regular
commercial
type,
where they're
though.
like, there's a commercial for kicks where they're like, you could decorate a tree, and it wasn't anything about eating them. It's like, don't.
What the fuck?
We're like, we know what you throw them away.
You can pretend you're Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm. No, they were just putting it on the tree, and then like he ate one and he smiled, and like the mom was like, "Oh, Billy," and then it cuts, and he's like, "Fucking Billy, what did I tell you about eating the tree?" The 90s.
All right, now let's get our trap on. Let's get our hi-hats going.
Oh yeah, this is the part where we actually are serious about music, and I'm not. He does it. I don't even got glasses on. See, I look legit, but can't worry about that. Sometimes I'm aware of what I look like, and I'm like, oh. Want to try that again,
That's
Mom and
sad.
Dad?
That's a sad guy.
Sometimes I wonder if I was supposed to be. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I say, whoops, someday dead.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and I say, why?
You haven't had one of these. Perhaps you're a due. He goes for the
Wait, does that mean you ate one? The way you said that made it very seem like you did.
I did it once, like last week.
Today. Oh, because you were like, you haven't had one of these.
I wasn't wrong.
No, you weren't.
Wait, now I am. That's the thing about time. You can put it in your pocket and save it for later.
Save it for another time.
Oh, well, that's the end of that box.
That's why you don't basketball onto a
Sports.
not of the basketball hoop.
The rest of the world.
I'm trying to think of what's a smaller circle for you to try to get a slam dunk into, but there isn't one. I was gonna say hula hoop, and I was like, oh, that's really easy to get a slam dunk.
Touch goal. You know what? I hope you're still watching, because we're doing other things, like calling our loved ones But most importantly, let me talk to you about dogs for a little bit. Some dogs are in jail forever because that's it. Because you ain't adopt them. Find a dog. Get him out of jail. Put the fucking, like, what is it? In the arms of an angel. Look. Listen, everybody. Sometimes.
McLaughlin's very sad about it.
Listen, everybody. Let me talk to you now about a serious subject. Some dogs are in jail all the time. Get them out of jail. I can't do it, but straight.
Some
All right,
dogs are
well-
in jail all the time.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna call that a day. Maybe you can do the arms of the angel fly away.
Literally all I know is in the
In
arms
the arms of the angel, ride a bike. I don't know it either.
Well,
So, get back to the point. Where's Space Bear? Hi, guys.
fuck the police, tell them who the boss. Fuck the police, tell them who the boss. Fuck the police, tell them who the boss.
I prayed right there for somebody to walk in right during that.
Alright, C3.
Please make that dream come true. And yeah. Because sound effects are important when you're Star Wars. You know, sometimes I don't know what we do while we're doing it. Like the paper bag. It's like we're like Mythbusters. Can I be the mustachio guy? Walrus.
A mustachioed guy.
You can
You mean
Ad-
Filbert?
I think his name is.
It's Filbert Denson.
I can't. Adam. Jamie. His name's Jamie Heineman.
No, it's Filbert.
Dilbert. Dilbert. Is that a real name? Is somebody? I've never met a Dilbert.
No, that's why it works. And everyone knows what you're talking about when you say Dilbert. Pro tip, don't make your character a real name.
No, Dilbert. Wait. I read a Kurt Cobain bibliography and Dilbert's in it.
Okay.
Not the cartoon guy though. Him a real guy.
Okay.
It's like an uncle or something. Kurt Cobain. In 1994.
Here's the thing about traps, hi-hats. You can just fucking do whatever you want. No one gives a shit.
Kurt Cobain. Oh, I was like, yeah.
Okay, now we go into fucking triplets because we're bosses like that.
You know what's fucked up? I grew up not knowing it is Kurt. It's Kirk. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain.
You thought it was Kirk?
Kirk.
Well, I guess because his last name has a C.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like
Well,
Kurt
that
Cobain,
ruined
'cause people
every.
just Kurt Cobain, they just say it fast.
Kurt Cobain. And I grew up thinking his name is Kurt. With a K.
Fuck the police, tell them who the boss.
Fuck the police, tell them who the boss. Fuck the police, tell them who the boss. Fuck
This
the
is
police.
good.
This is amazing.
This is gonna save the song.
I wish it had more of like we should have used this for Officer Carl because it makes more sense.
Well, why would Officer Carl be like, fuck the police?
Okay, that's a good point. Or for
If
Dig.
anything, this is
Him
Officer
dug a
Carl's.
hole that he's not supposed to be in. Fuck the police.
Well, we can
No,
make our
because
own,
that
we can
one's-
make our own Thug Lives and
that
use
one-
our own song for it.
True.
Fuck the police, tell them who the boss. Alright.
Maybe the
Okay.
next part should be like, I don't fucking wear a backpack. And then it goes into fuck the police, tell 'em who the boss. I'm calling it.
All
It'll
right.
make more sense. It's a little less of like, this is like forced.